it was all that. Make it as easy as possible for the mums.
Hi, I'd like to welcome you to Lagoon Restaurant tonight, to our backstage pass to Lagoon's Kitchen. My name is Emmanuel Efstathiadis. I'll be one of the chefs cooking for you tonight.
I've seen other restaurants in Melbourne have tables inside the kitchen, so playing on that idea, we wanted to do something similar, whereas we don't have the space inside the kitchen to put a table. We do have the kitchen pass, which fits approximately 6 people. So it was a great way where they could see right into, have a front row view of what's happening in the kitchen.
There's a few things I'd like to go through before we get you up on the pass. Just with the system of the kitchen, how it works.
Our chefs have got so much passion and flair, and I just wanted to give people an insight into what goes on in the Lagoon Kitchen.
Gabby? Okay guys, so I've got our appetite, micro crab salad, seared scallops and beef pureed. Because normally at a restaurant you sit down at the table, you order your food, then it comes to you and you're in a conversation or anything else. Here you're actually seeing it as it's cooked, you're getting to ask questions.
So here, you're front row and centre, you've got front row seats, kind of a backstage pass into the life and work of the Lagoon chefs, and they kind of put on a show. You can ask questions, they show you how they're making each dish that you're having. And also, if we get a seafood delivery, Mr. Kandakis comes out and he'll show you what he's delivered. Say it's the snapper, and explain where it's come from and how they choose a good snapper and about filleting, and you learn so much in one night.
Yeah, put some light on this.
It glistens. So I've got to, Michael, you can explain.
Well, first of all, if the snapper is very fresh and you lift it up like that, there should be some slime. Very slimy.
That's a good thing.
Slimy is good.
Slimy is good.
Slimy is good. Okay.
Because it's got it, because it's got it and gill. Also, you see how shiny the guts are, no black cuts, no nothing.
Okay.
You shake a bit, so it's not a canapes. We don't have gills to show you, but the gills should be very red because this guy really takes care of it.
Okay.
Now, the next thing is as hard as a rock.
Right.
Would you like to touch
Can
it?
I? Oh.
Touch it hard. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Right. Now, if this was an old fish and you squeeze it, your finger marks should stay there for a while and then come up slowly.
Okay.
Whereas this don't go down the road. The eyes, also the eyes, see the eyes? Better than yours? No.
On this one there, is that going to go all together? Or
Oh yeah, clear eyes, nice clear eyes.
And did you have any idea of how much personality the kitchen staff have?
It's brought it to a whole new level. Our staff is so animated, and Emmanuel is just, I didn't know he had such a showmanship. He really loves showing people what he creates and, you know, what we're doing in there.
So you can see where the snapper is feeding. If it's got a bigger hump, it's feeding exclusively on coral. If it's got no hump, it's not going near coral.
That's Mr. Kandakis there. My theory is it bashes itself against the rocks and tenderises the meat for me to serve.
Makes your job easier.
He's a Greek, and so am I.
All right. Thank you very much. Hopefully we brought you something there.
The other thing I wanted to ask is your whole staff really get into it, and it's not just the chefs talking about what they're doing, but the waiting staff talk about, and then you have someone like Ray who...
It's not
yes.
just the kitchen staff at all. We have a sommelier here. Our restaurant manager, Ray Smith, knows everything about wines, and he's perfectly matched each course for the experience. So he'll talk you through each wine matching and the region they come from and why it's chosen. So you get a real education.
Winemakers we know that when they do,
I can't think of anywhere else that's got a setup like that where you're so close, so
Yeah.
it's really unique from that point of view.
Well, you can touch each other if you want.
Okay, Wagyu steak, medium rare, with Asian noodle and a red wine issue with it.
what's on the salad?
She obviously ordered the scallops and Can I offer you some crackers?
But there's a lot of stuff that you used to have a friend's birthday parties or the weddings.
And the feedback I've seen, everyone who's experienced it just raves about it. They just love the experience.
Yeah, it's an amazing experience. So unique, nothing that the Illawarra offers.
So on the plate you have a raspberry cordial, and then you have a raspberry brulee, vanilla raspberry brulee, and you have a vanilla bean panna cotta with a strawberry kissel, and then you have a lemon curd meringue tart.
Beautiful.
There you go.
It looks beautiful.
This is just one of a number of innovative things you're doing here at the restaurant. So you really are trying to adapt and try different things and give people new experiences all the
Well,
time.
it's a foodie revolution. So the foodie revolution is upon us. So we're moving with the times and giving Wollongong a taste of, you know, the Master Chef experience.
And what are some of the other things coming up this year?
We've got the Lagoon Experimental Kitchen. So our next one is on the 3rd of June. It's sponsored by Andrew's Meats, and it's a collaboration with Andrew's Meats and the Lagoon Restaurant. So every dish is actually a meat dish, and it's presented in a way where you find out where the meat came from and how it's produced. We've got our regular night markets on the 2nd of May. There's also the 29th of August and one in November. Check our website for more details. So the night markets is a fantastic community event. It's a great way to get everybody together. You can shop in style with a cocktail in hand, stay for dinner on our deck or in the restaurant. We have a discounted menu on that night, so it's a really great way to get a group of friends together and take advantage of a discounted menu that we wouldn't normally offer at night. And then we've got our regular experimental kitchen. So we've got the 3rd of June and the 2nd of September, which the 2nd of September will be signature dishes based on our recipe book, which highlights 30 years worth of our favourite recipes. So the book's going to be launched at our big gala dinner, which will be a birthday celebration on the 4th of August. It's a Thursday night, and that's our actual anniversary birthday night.